Hi, I'm Laura Vega. I'm a respiratory and physical therapist and a PhD student at the University of Bologna. Today I want you to introduce AirICU Max Plus, a medical mesh nebulizer that is a great option for doing aerosol during NIV or high flow therapy. This mesh nebulizer turns the medication into tiny particles from 1 to 5 microns, which helps the medication reach deep into the lungs for an effective treatment during high flow nasal cannula or mechanical ventilation. This is really important in patients that cannot stop the non-invasive respiratory support but must do aerosols. Air mesh inside the medication cap is a polymeric diaphragm that makes the nebulization safe and with a high drug delivery rate. AirICU Max Plus is really simple. For example, if we are under NIV, you connect this medication cap to this connector. Then you will connect all this into the sensor, flow sensor, and all this into the inspiratory limb before the Y. So you don't need to worry about leaving this even when not doing the aerosol, because this counts as compressible volume and not instrumental dead space. The only thing you need to do is make sure that the ventilator knows this compressible volume. So before starting NIV, you need to do the circuit recognition test with the AirICU inside the circuit. Then you will connect these cables into the plugs, dedicated plugs. Like this. And all this goes to an intelligent control that allows you to start and stop the therapy and select the mode and the duration. When selecting breath sensing mode, this mode can increase the efficiency and the absorption rate of antibiotics, and this technology is only available in the AirICU series in the industry. In my practice, mesh nebulizers are a good tool or a good option for treating COPD patients under mechanical ventilation. First, because you are not adding an additional flow to the system. I mean, with conventional jet nebulizers, an additional flow is added to the system because jet nebulizers are activated by flow, usually compressed air. In this case, mesh nebulizer is just activated by this cable and not by flow. Additional and continuous flows coming from the jet nebulizers can alter NIV monitoring and tidal volumes, and it's not recommended to use jet nebulizers under NIV. So in that cases, patient needs to stop the therapy, stop NIV, and start doing the aerosol, and only when he finishes the aerosol, the NIV can be reconnected. With the AirICU, patient can continue NIV at the same time doing the aerosol. So this is really important or useful when you have a COPD patient, exacerbated patient, because sometimes it's not possible to stop NIV to do the aerosol, but you need to do both things at the same time. So I find this, especially with mesh nebulizer, really useful during NIV. Another thing is that The AirICU, this sensor, this flow sensor, permits to deliver drugs synchronized with the inspiration performing better and avoiding wasting drugs. And also with mesh nebulizers, you won't find residual volume, so you don't need to add physiologic solution to dilute the medication. Just pour the medication alone, and that's it. On the other hand, when doing high flow therapy, it's even more simple. I do it this way. This is the dedicated connector for the high flow therapy device. I connect the medication cap into this hole, and then the cable. This cable is a simple cable since we are not using the flow sensor, and these two connected to the intelligent control, and that's it.